So welcome back, guys, and this particular video is highly requested. I talked about self-doubt in one of our previous videos, and I see a lot of people really resonated with that particular video, and I want us to talk about it again but at a deeper level. And this is going to be a really short video, but I'm going to be explaining 6 major ways to cure self-doubt. Like you see here, I said self-doubt is a disease. Trust me, man, self-doubt is one of the biggest root of procrastination. Something in my eye. Self-doubt is one of the biggest roots of procrastination. It's one of the biggest issues with business owners. They really don't think that they are what they say they are. And that's the reason why I want to take my time to give you 6 different tips that you can use to cure self-doubt right here, right now, today. So, now number 1 is that what you should try to do when you're doubting yourself, when you want to take a particular action and you're doubting yourself, you see that you're having issues. One thing you can try to do is that you can try what is called the 5-second rule. The 5-second rule. So just count 5 seconds and do that thing you've been doubting immediately, and you find out that 90% of the time, what you're doubting or the issue you think you have, you don't really have it. You're just a procrastinator. But if you keep on doing this thing more consistently, you find out that you'll be doing more tasks than you usually thought you're going to be doing. Now, number 2, one of the biggest issues with people who have self-doubt is that they want big wins. So instead of big wins, you want to try to focus on just winning small. Because if you're doubting yourself, it means you're not confident. And the little wins you have here is going to build up your confidence. So focusing on small wins and trying to break those big wins into smaller wins and trying to win them after the other and celebrating yourself is going to take you far. Then number 3, most times the issues that a lot of people face when it comes to making money online is usually very, very mental. So instead of you visualizing fear, I want you to make it an habit to visualize success. Because when you're able to visualize your success every single time, you now have this built-in confidence. This built-in is just in you. I can't explain it, but it's something mental. So if you're used to visualizing success, many times than not, you find out that you actually take on a lot of more tasks and you're going to be better in general when it comes to you doubting yourself and all that. Now, number 3 is that you should have an as-if behavior. This guy has given up. You should have an as-if behavior. So I want you to always act as if everything is right. I want you to always act as if everything is going well. You don't necessarily have to win before you have the feeling of a winner. It's okay to assume that you're going to get better. So it's just have that. They call it fake it till you make it for a reason. But you're not actually doing anything fake. But you're just putting yourself in a position that, because whatever your mind thinks is what is going to become your reality. So it's super important that you have that as if behavior. Okay? Now, number 5 is that surround yourself with the right, super important people. This alone, if you fail in this, right, all this can turn to bullshit, because these people literally influence everything that happens in your brain. I don't think I have to explain now. I've said it every time. I've said it countless times. You have to put yourself in the right places. Now, number 6, right? Remind yourself of past victory. So everybody in life at some point has won. You don't necessarily have to be thinking about whether you won in what you're about to do currently, what you won in what you're about to do before. But as long as you've been a winner before, that means you have a chance of always being a winner. So 90% of the time, if you forget about your past victory, all right, it's going to be very difficult for you to to see yourself as a winner. So even if you've won in anything, like you've tried something before and it worked out well, just think about that and use that as your frame. The problem with people is that, let's assume they undergo 7 tasks and they fail in 2, okay, and they want these remaining ones. The problem with people is that they are all their focus is on these 2. Bro, you won 5 and you lost 2. Why is your attention here? You're now using the 2 losses to as I'm explaining to you now, it's even marveling me at the same time, because I don't see how you win 5 times and lose 2 times and you're using this to describe yourself. No, that's wrong. Okay, focus on your wins. Like, as long as you've won something before, this makes you a winner. And the fact that you came second doesn't mean you lost. Somebody else just came first, that's always fine, it's okay. But you coming second doesn't mean you lost. I remember back then in school when I used to always feel bad for myself. I used to come between 2nd to 5th. This would be very hard. I only took 1st in my class, maybe once or twice or 3 times throughout when I was in school and all that. And this was where I was always falling. I was like, am I not that smart and all that? And later in life, you get to understand that you were winning. Like, you yourself, you were winning, you were improving. Alright, you were improving. And that's the reason why I always tell you guys that it's super important to know what you're using as a benchmark towards your progress. Because you might be improving yourself, but because somebody else is doing better than you, you feel bad. So, these 6 tips, I'm telling you, is going to really improve how you feel as a person in general, because self-doubt in itself is a feeling. Alright? Self-doubt in itself is a feeling, but it's a disease. It's very, very hard for people to take it out. In fact, self-doubt is not something that you're born with. If you leave a child today and you put the child close to fire, he might walk into fire. But due to some past experiences in your life and all that, you're not just confident in yourself anymore. It's because of... And our parents are very, very crazy about this kind of things. A child, right, does everything perfect for a full year. And on this particular day, on the 300th day in the year, he does something bad. And it's good all through, And the parents will be, oh, that is how you behave. That is how you know. That's bad. I'm telling you, one of the reasons why we have bad people in society today is because we have bad parents. I don't know how to culture their children properly. So it is super important. I don't want this video to be too long. So here you have it, guys. The 6 tips. Remember the 5-second rule. Remember to always celebrate your small wins and also remember all your past victories. Visualize your success. Surround yourself with the right people and have an assertive behavior. Let it be like you're faking it. There's nothing wrong. It is your life. It doesn't concern anybody. I hope you guys have had value in this particular video. Remember to share, just like you shared the last one. And I'll see you guys in the next video.